Well, it's time for one of my favorite segments here, Seattle Sips, where we highlight delicious drinks in our area.
Yeah, and today we are joined by Jamie Peha with the Auction of Washington Wines. Welcome.
Thank you so much. It's a pleasure to be here.
So excited to have you. So the Auction of Washington Wines, April auction, it kicks off tomorrow, right? 10 a.m. Tell us all about it and what the money's raised for.
Sure. Well, tomorrow at 10 a.m. is the online auction, which runs for 6 days through Sunday, April 23rd. We have about 80 auction lots online. And so you can go there, register at auctionofwawines.org and check out the lineup of online auctions. And then tomorrow night we have our first of 3 vintner dinners. The first one is at Matthews, features Matthews Winery, Quiddity Winery, and Bear Winery in Woodinville, being held at Chateau Lille. That's this wine that we're going to taste.
Okay.
Then we have one in Richland at Bookwalter, and that's with 3 wineries over there as well. And then we're moving to Chelan at Cardis Winery with Amos Rome. So we're traveling around the state doing vintner dinners that are raising funds for our philanthropic partners, which are Seattle Children's.
Oh, great.
Always a great partner. They've been with us for 36 years as a partner. Washington State University.
Go Cougs!
Go Cougs.
Yes. Yes.
Viticulture and Enology Research, and then Vital Wines, who's our industry grant partner.
That's awesome.
With these dinners, tell us a little bit about that. Like, what can people expect with the dinner and the wine situation?
Sure. It's really fun. They're small and intimate, and people get the opportunity to meet the winemakers in person. There's several wines poured with each course of the dinner, so you really get a variety of varietals that you get to taste, and the winemaker talks about those wines and how they're made and why they're special. It's a course dinner, so the food is excellent. And then we have a couple of live auction items there, affordable live auction items that people can bid on, and each of those items are donated by the wineries themselves. So
I've done these types of dinners before, and they're so much fun. And not only that, I feel like you always come away learning something new.
Absolutely,
right?
absolutely.
And everybody's got their own method and own style, and you know where they get their grapes and how they grow their grapes. All that stuff is so much fun to learn that.
Exactly. There's so much to learn about wine. You could spend your whole life learning.
You definitely could. And you brought some for us here today. I'm excited to try these. What are we going to start with?
Well, let's start with Matthews 2019 Red Mountain Cabernet. So Washington has been known for a long time with Bordeaux varietals, and this is an excellent Cabernet, very full-bodied, deep red color. It's a very structured wine. It's an elegant wine. It would be great with a nice juicy steak. And since it's morning, we might as well, just kick it off.
Why don't we kick it off?
What does a structured wine mean?
It just means that it has a lot of body, and it's a very full wine when you taste it. It also has tannin in it. It has tannins so that the wine actually can age over a long period of time, and it will soften over time. Right now it's 2019, it's a few years old, it's still pretty big and upfront, and over time it will mellow a little bit.
Oh, that's fantastic.
That's really good. I had this Cab Sauv that we bought for our wedding, right? And we wanted to save bottles throughout our whole married life, and then opened them up over the years. And I realized that Cab Sauv is not something that has a unlimited shelf life.
That's right.
Oh,
no. It peaks and then it starts going down.
But some of them last a really long time.
Do they?
Yes, absolutely.
What are the wines that you can hold on to for a really long time?
Well, Cabernet is one of those.
Okay.
I think Merlot will last a long time, and I think there's several Bordeaux varieties for sure that will last a long time.
Okay, yeah, anyway.
Okay.
Think about France, how long they age, that some of those wines are really old.
Yeah, oh sure,
Yes.
sure, yeah. And very expensive too once they get a little older, right? I want to give a shout out to the Cougs in Washington State University, because we're both Cougs here. They have a wonderful viticulture and enology program out there. This is benefiting that partially as well.
It is.
That program's fantastic out there, by the way.
It is. It's a world-class program. Definitely, big leader here. Attracts students from all over, and most of the funds that we have raised have gone directly to research. And research, climate change, and other things that are affecting the industry over the long run, this research will really help to sustain the future of the entire industry, so it's super important. We're also raising some funds, emergency funds for students that are attending there, so that they will stay in Washington State when they're done with their education.
Yeah, don't let them leave,
Right?
right?
Exactly. Exactly. Yeah. So really important.
That's great. Okay, what's the next one we're
Okay,
going to
well,
try?
let's do this. Let me just. The next one is actually. Let's see. Oh, sorry. Nope, that's not. That was this one.
It's that one.
Okay.
There we go.
This is Bookwalter.
I love that label.
Yes, all of his wines have sort of a library and book theme and really interesting names. So this is a GSM, which is a Grenache, a Syrah Mourvedre. So these are all Rhone varietals.
Okay.
And let's think more southern France grapes that come from there. And this is a lovely wine. It's very elegant, full-bodied, maybe softer than the Cabernet you just had. But absolutely delicious. Rhone varietals, definitely up and coming in Washington State, and delicious.
Oh, I love that. Yeah. What would you pair this with?
This goes with everything.
Everything. Like pasta.
I'd
even,
have this
right?
with breakfast.
Yeah.
It would
This
go
is why we
with
get
Oh,
along.
yeah.
I like it.
That is
with fish. You know, it would go. You could have red meat with it.
That is
Absolutely.
really good. That is, and you're right. It's a little softer,
Right.
Right? Yes, a little easier to drink.
So this dinner is at Bookwalter Winery in Richland. Features 2 other wineries, and they have a fantastic restaurant there called Fiction.
Okay.
And so the food will be catered by Fiction. It's a 4-course dinner. John Bookwalter and his wife Gretchen will be there, and
Fabulous.
that's going to be a fabulous dinner. There's still a couple seats left at each of these dinners.
Okay.
If anybody's interested.
Okay.
Auctionofwowwines.org.
Okay, and what are some of the biggest auction items people can get this year?
Well, you know what? You can bid on a dinner with John and Gretchen Bookwalter for 8 at their restaurant with all
Cool.
special wines, library wines. There's Alexandria Nicole has tiny houses that you can bid on. So for 2 couples, 2 tiny houses
Oh, fun.
in the vineyard. Down at Destiny Ridge, and that's
To
gonna
stay
be
there,
super.
not to own the tiny
no,
house.
No, not to own them, although I would love one,
Yeah.
you know, but no, to stay there for 2 nights in the vineyards, and I've done it, and it is very special.
Oh, that sounds amazing.
Really unique experience. So those are a couple of my favorites that are being featured.
Awesome.
Jamie, thank you so much for
You
coming
bet.
out and sharing your wines with us here.
Yes.
We have more information on the Auction of Washington Wines on our website. You can head to fox13seattle.com/studio13live.
Thanks again. We'll
Cheers.
see you next time.
Cheers. Yes, yes.